And welcome back to more Outer Worlds. We continue making our way to Westport. And it appears we have a checkpoint.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code 472.
Oh, great. A 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
What's in here?
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if command has temporarily... Those guards are mighty agitated.
Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skills and extra health bar are dangerous.
Some are wearing gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here. We should be cautious.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Yep, I saw that one.
Never commended, but don't be resentful. Would anybody
Don't want to deal with those guys now. And the city of Westport, I think. Yes. Well, first we're gonna reunite Nils. Wait, can we do that? He's not in the party. Can we do that? He's not in the party. Let's try.
Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor tears didn't have the firm
Who found the body? Yeah, that's what I mean. I need to have Niels here. Okay, so we are not continuing with that one. We are continuing with the brain benders of Auntie's Choice. We are going to get up there. Wait. Isn't that? Oh, I think that's...
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Commencing combat-related activities. For recreation, we sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
Everything,
Sequencing
literally
attack
everything
strategies.
I own is underwater. What do you mean? Everything we have belongs to the sovereign.
The matriarch
Greetings.
chose Eden because she
It is my
recognized
esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But serving Unit 1, something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
Yummy.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond that. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
minor disruption.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit.
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and wallowing in this metal quagmire. You want to help your people? Go to Fairfield.
Fairfield? airfield. Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for questioning such timely offers of generosity and I owe it to every single person here to try.
Community, they sneer at our contentment.
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate, and it'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism.
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Several persons of note and good character who stand. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers. Understand your reticence. I dare say I even share it. After a lifetime of strict compliance with state edict, feels almost mutinous to pursue such an... It's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up and waiting for the end. That's abundantly kind of you, though there must be something I can offer.
You are the raw material.
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, in exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
Ecological network.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have... The part can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
System, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base
So we're gonna get him
individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now...
Hold on, that was too much. Secure Westport defections. Persuading enough Westporters key subject to defect Fairfields might convince variant however to let people move. That's one. Sabotage Westport. Or basically say well, we can get the Max back on his feet and then they can decide on their own
all do our part.
what they want to do. And we basically just have to go there. Well, let's get the Mac repair parts. I mean, he wouldn't attack Fairfield, right? So let's get the Mac repair parts, do something for him.
What do you mean you're leaving? Ship's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No.
What the fuck's going on?
Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment! Squaring up.
What the heck? Did they just... Where was that? Okay. So the idea is we help him with the Automax, and then we are basically in a step, and then he tells his people to move back to Fairfield, or at least get something off that, kind of like preparing to have a better standing.
be at least a few useful parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris? Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are near... Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the auto center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. Like I was saying, the automech repair center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center. Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a... which has made sorting outward... Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies? These are stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Likewise, there must be at least a few usable parts in here.
Okay.
It's work. It's like everything else.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the... What's your business here?
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over... Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad, aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and... One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donald...
Jesus, what happened there? Can we go down there? Yeah, okay, I found the entry. Sniper shot. How do I get back up here somehow? No? Okay.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marsh...
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new...
Marshall, you're acting as though I'm not standing here, auguring the impending doom of...
Udro, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing. But not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running.
That's what's scary.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate... The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell you, Woodrow?
Marshall, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of. If we lack... Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm...
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it...
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna pause here, and we're gonna continue in the next episode, and then we going to continue to explore the automech facility.